You pulled a switcheroo? What is wrong with you? Why? This is so cool! He needs to die slowly and painfully. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to the Invincible Atom Eve Special episode, which I'm very excited for. Her character, just from season 1, is already super interesting, and I really love how they do it, because I think you could easily say her power is the most OP in the entire show. You have Omni-Man, who of course, he is like one of the most OP characters kind of ever. Alien, better than humans in every single way, super strong, seemingly indestructible. Yet you have Atom Eve, who is a regular person, but is able to mess with atoms and do sort of godlike powers like that. So already she's super interesting in her powers and how they work, but also we got to see her family dynamic and how her development grew over the season, which just makes her a very well-rounded character in general. So already she's got the personal and just regular people stuff going on, and then she has the superpowers on top of it all. Now I have read the description for this, and it is a prequel, so it's not like we're going to be seeing the aftermath of what Mark went through in the last episode. So that seems like it's on a bit of a break now, which I think is good. And I hope that this just fills in Atom Eve's past. Like, I want to know what her powers are. I want a more clear definition, because they are very weird, and I think I'm not sure. I'm sort of on edge to sort of say if she can affect living things. We saw her mess with trees. Trees are alive. She did stuff with that. But also I feel like she could have just turned her parents into like insects or something just to get rid of them. But she didn't. She could have stopped Omni-Man if she could rearrange his atoms and turn him into a frog or something. But she doesn't. So I'm guessing there are limits to her powers, and I'm hoping that this will just go into that. But also I want a clear understanding of the family dynamic. I want to know, is there any redeeming qualities of the dad specifically? Because we got a very clear picture of her parents in like one episode. The dad is kind of a nutcase, but the mum is complicit. She allows the dad to do this sort of thing. So it's not a good dynamic, and I would want to know, was there a time where that wasn't the case and they were a happy family? Or is it always just like this? But in general, I think this is going to be a very good little episode thing. Already the description says that she should be discovering her powers in this, and I could not be more like interested in how that goes. Like, Atom Eve's already pretty young, and she seems like she's been in the hero stuff for a while. So at what age did she suddenly discover that she could just make reality her own and just control everything like that? Like, what does that do for a kid, realizing they're basically able to become a god? But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in. Pink light, is that... Okay, what's where? I saw pink.
Lizard League! Divide and conquer! We'll find this room faster if we split up!
They were mentioned in the show, right? Lizard League?
Strength in numbers.
But
So,
Mom!
Prince
what?
Lizard, do not disrespect me.
Okay, Prince, I assume you're the queen. What in the world?
Noisier than I would have liked. I'll take it from here.
Are they like Marvel's Serpent Society? So that sort of thing, where they're just lizard people?
Lizard League rules all!
Oh. Oh, Immortal! Okay, yay, back in time. We get to see... Wait, can we see more? Can we see the whole of them, please? Whoa, okay, yay, I'm happy. Can we see all of them?
The Guardians of the
And
Globe!
there's... So all of them are here, all of them are here. I'm happy to see this and just see them all in action and not have them die immediately.
Heavy hitters like you are being sent in. There's no telling what's housed here.
Pink light, so it's Eve, right? So they're fighting over Eve. Oh wait, no, Ghost looks different. That's a man.
Come on, Iguana. You better than this. You're not some hired gold.
He's trying, like, change them. I love getting to see Black Samson again and just seeing him in his prime.
Busy in Russia, and Martian Man's helping Dark Blood on some important mission.
Dark Blood, so we're getting references where everyone else is. Cool.
But I called in the reservists just in case.
Really? Don't let him hear you call him that.
Wizard, Omni-Man. Is it gonna be Omni-Man?
She's mine.
You wish.
They do feel like a solid group here. I mean, it's so sad that they all died. This place is gonna be destroyed. What are you lot doing? Collateral damage. Omni-Man's gonna swoop in and pick it up, right? Nope, it just crushes you all. Well, we know you don't die yet. And there he is, playing the part.
Just in time.
Faker.
Plain white thing not flashy enough for you?
Yeah, the tailor said it wasn't iconic enough.
Wait, so what was the suit before this?
Running around with a big letter on their chest these days.
Is that what this is?
I for Immortal.
I don't mean to let you down. I know how important this baby is.
Eve, obviously.
I should have found another way.
Wait, is this Eve's mum? Is she, is it the family that's awful, not her actual family?
We have to get you to a hospital.
And this isn't the hospital. Okay, so what was this place then? There was a baby here, 2 weeks, and what were you doing here, if not getting ready to deliver a baby?
Take care of my baby. Promise me you will.
Polly, you're gonna be fine.
Okay, so trusting that guy, yay. What is happening though? They were talking about a serum. I'm guessing the serum is long gone and put into a baby.
So sorry I did this to you.
So you did this. Why did you do it? Why?
There was an attack. I'm getting Polly somewhere safe.
Bring my specimen back.
What? Specimen? Oh, you're definitely a bad guy.
Facility's compromised. We can't risk it. The stress she's under.
Bring her back now!
No, do not go back!
You'll get your weapon. And in the end, you'll thank me for it.
Weapon? No, don't like any of that. So Eve was a weapon. We was made to be a weapon. That's not fun. I mean, granted, it's the powers. Yeah, it tracks.
You must be ready for any unexpected...
Yeah, oh no. Thankfully, this world has superheroes already, so they should be prepared enough to deal with weird children and stuff.
No, no.
Is she gone? And now you still got to deliver the baby. Great.
Maternity, where?
Guy on the phone.
Third floor.
Erickson.
Of course, not going to treat him well.
No. What have you done? Where's the specimen?
I hate him. Specimen.
They didn't survive.
Liar.
Search the
You're protecting
hospital.
her. Maybe. Unless maybe Eve actually died and she can resurrect us out, because we know she did.
Bad things, they just happen.
Mr. and Mrs. Wilkins.
Wait.
We all thought she was gone, but she came back to us.
You pulled a switcheroo?
What?
Wait. That's not... No, liars. That's not the actual kid. But this is sweet. They lost that actual one. Oh, and it works. It hides her.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
How do they, like, fall apart? Wwhy?
Just perfect. She's just perfect.
That's really sweet. Why does the family end up being awful?
Eve Wilkins.
Are you smiling? You saved it. Okay, go. Okay, no splashes of blood. Just Eve. Yay. What ruins this? Because this is really sweet. You're looking at the atoms. Oh, and it comes off as weird to everyone else. So you just said, oh, this, you separate. They're making bad decisions. This is what leads to it all, isn't it? They never knew that she was like special. The doctor knew it right from the beginning. They had a good relationship. And what do they think about that? Anger? Why? This is gonna be painful. Why they started off good? I mean, if it was awful from the very beginning, I can at least, that's one thing. The fact that it started good and ends up where we know it ends up is just sad.
Sam sure loves her Legos, huh?
It's the only thing she'll play with.
Why are you mad about that?
Don't worry, Mrs. Wilkins. We'll be fine. I'm screwed if I don't prep for this test.
Let me guess. Yep, and she's gonna help you.
Any idea why mercury's a liquid at room temperature when it's surrounded by solids?
Mercury's 6s found subshell has 2 electrons.
Yeah, and it's just natural to her because it's how she sees the world.
To be a solid, they got a bond, and they don't wanna. So, liquid. Mercury's funny.
I love how natural this is for her. It just hurts because, of course, the dad hates this, and it started off good. They had a good relationship, and then it all falls apart. They can't understand the weirdness.
Mr. and Mrs. Wilkins, your daughter's a freaking genius. No, seriously.
Why do they look angry? This is a good thing.
Liam's been making molecules for me. Check it out. That's baking soda.
Why does he still look angry? I feel like anyone else would be impressed by this, knowing your child is a genius.
Do you think it was this?
Don't be absurd. She wasn't reading science textbooks.
Why?
She has these molecules memorized. Like she could just see them in her head.
Come on, it's a good thing. Why is he still so against this?
Well, I think it's pretty cool.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. I'm clinging to hope. We know where the dad goes in the end. This just hurts. Like this could have been a turning moment where the dad could have been like supportive and nice and seeing that his child is a genius.
It would explain a lot.
He's 16. For all we know, he made it all up.
Why are you so against this?
She's not gifted. She's just weird. Public school's fine.
That's how he views his own child.
Because she'd been staring at his tree for an hour. Maybe she's not weird. Maybe she's smart.
Yes, okay, I love the mom. Why do you just go along with him?
What's the name of that school for weirdos?
Oh, no, this makes it even worse, though, because that means he's calling it weirdos, but he's letting it happen. He's being this slight supportive, giving her the option, but we know it just falls apart in the end. You watching? You found her? What? And he's gone. Okay, creepy and weird. Like he's actually given it a chance and he's actually been convinced, but it's just great. Because we know it all ends up bad. Oh, robot eye. Why? I don't like that. I hate needles. Right!
On maintaining your form.
That's kind of cool. Slightly creepy, but cool. That's not maintaining a form. That is, though.
I said.
I'm trying.
Oh, what have they done to this kid?
He can barely keep his skin on his bones.
It's a child.
I want the ability to change reality. I want death on command. I want powerful beyond measure.
You're a very bad guy.
They almost had it.
And
Return
the kid
to your
feels...
tube. You shouldn't be out for too long.
They're not even children to them. They're not even children. Return to a tube. What is this? I'm so thankful Eve escaped this place.
You want the tube next.
Oh, dear. Is that another tube? This is horrifying. This is horrifying. Why? Oh, they're experimenting on children. I mean, I think the scariest thing is that since Eve is alive, and that was a science experiment, basically, that means it could be repeated.
Hi, I'm Samantha Wilkins, right? I guess you know I'm the weirdo that lives across the street.
Oh, she wants a friend.
That's what my mom said.
What's wrong with the parents in this world? Weirdo? Why? Oh.
I'm Belle, the even weirder weirdo who lives across the street from you.
Yay! Okay, good. Make friends, please. I mean, we know where Eve ends up. I need to... I just feel like, I don't know, scared. Because they keep putting nice things in, but we know that her life is sort of... We know where it goes.
Want to run away, but I'm too scared to do it.
Why?
Because I'm 12 and it's scary.
No, why would you want to run away? Is it the dad?
They put you in a special school for special kids. That's a guaranteed weirdo-making move.
Yeah. I like the friend.
So boring. They just want to be lawyers or doctors or astronauts or whatever.
Very boring.
I want to do something that matters. Hey, I'm serious.
So they've been friends for a while. I'm just glad seeing like Eve's childhood and seeing that it was some good moments.
I said you could go out for an hour. It's been all day.
Sorry, Mom.
Why is that a bad thing?
You got homework to do if you want to get your grades up.
My grades are great.
There's other subjects than science.
That sounds like normal parenting. I don't think this is that bad right now.
They're just a bunch of freaks.
They're freaks? Look at yourself. Isn't that why you belong there?
What is wrong with you? Why? This is your own daughter. What is the matter?
She knows I didn't mean it.
Really? That's all you say? There's not been like any redeeming quality from you apart from the time she was born. Other than that, it's just nothing but ridicule. Oh, starting. Wait. Oh, changing the atom. And reassembling it. What did she do? She turned into glass? Wow. That's by accident. Because this could go either extremely right or extremely wrong. Because she could just break reality, essentially.
Change back, change back.
Okay, that's surprisingly easy. I mean, imagine there's a lot of molecules there, but she's able to do it so easily. Wow. Now there's paper, there's ink, there's the glue and the book, and all of it became glass. And she can change it all back.
Snack, sweetie? Cream cheese and olive sandwich?
I feel bad. The mum. I'm iffy on her. She enables the dad, but she does care and she does try, but she doesn't stand up to the dad. You're gonna experiment on the food. But what does it actually... Is it real? That's a lot of molecules you just changed. So it is good. Okay, so she can actually fully change that. But would it be hot? What? Yeah.
Now it's cherry.
That feels advanced. Changing the flavor of something. How do you do that with molecules?
How would you do that?
So that's real. She can actually... Oh, wow. It's not just like looking weird. It's actually...
President Val.
Sam, I'm serious.
She doesn't look impressed or happy about it at all.
Move electrons from here to there. It's crazy.
Change them around?
You look scared. This is not going well.
Not just little things like gum. I can make stuff.
What?
Oh, wait. That's even more advanced.
Stop it.
No, this isn't. No, you're scaring her. This isn't.
Stop! Stop! I said stop!
Yeah, no, this is not going well at all. This has not worked.
Thought it was fun.
It's not, okay? It's freaking scary.
This is a bad first experience of showing someone powers.
Normal people aren't supposed to be able to do things like that.
Who cares?
There's a world full of superheroes. How is this not seen as a good thing?
I should go home now.
Wait, I'm sorry. Val.
Why is there no good people in her life? How did she end up good? I just feel like she has every excuse to just turn bad, I guess. Or not turn bad, but like not be as good as she is. She has every excuse not to want to do good. Everyone in her life just treats her as a weirdo.
Val!
Don't tell me. Seriously? Okay, friendship over. Oh, you do not deserve Eve. Oh, why? What is with this world? Dismiss? Okay. no wonder. Her friends left her. She feels really bad. The parents don't see it. The parents just see grades. In regular high school, this is where you stay for. This is the main one, right? Yes, it is. And do you eat that sandwich as it is, or do you change? She does change it. Okay, so her powers are. She's still using them. That's good. She's not seeing her powers as weird. She's not listening to other people and peer pressure. She thinks they're cool, so they stay cool. Come on, let this be a positive memory. It's Christmas morning.
Pink! It's your favorite color.
Yeah, this dress could change that.
Oh, I mean, it's Christmas Day. Just pretend to be happy. Changed, okay. Do the parents know yet? Your dad didn't even say anything on Christmas Day. It's just bad things after another. Squirrel, well, don't do something to the squirrel.
She wore a puppy.
Oh, it didn't work. You can't use it on biological things.
Wish I had a puppy.
You can't make life. Okay, and it's not a wish granting system. Good. Ah, what? Okay, so you're just watching her. You have not taken care of yourself. You look very creepy. You just stand by trees and... Oh, no. I like just seeing her practicing the powers and just seeing how they're developing over time. No longer just a glowing ball, and she's just able to manipulate the shape and size of it and create a mask. Okay, and that was out of nothing. I mean, this probably is the best way to sort of use these powers, because if she had like friends or stuff, it'd be a distraction. She has all the time in the world devoted to just practicing her abilities. Disc.
Yes.
And it's stable, awesome. And okay, still got to learn to fly it. Yay! No one sees though. That's interesting. I'm trying to. I'm almost thinking, would the parents see her doing this sort of thing and then think danger, or would she like come clean and then they think danger? I'm trying to think which would be the better option. We know they don't like it either way. I'm trying to think, is there any reason for them to like be as awful as they are? Their dad wants a normal kid. This basically is everything but his definition of normal. So I think no matter what, he's just gonna hate it. No matter how sort of Sam presents it to him. She's very confident with it already, which is very cool. I'd be scared out of my mind. And actually doing the proper flying, wow. I think, you can almost understand the dad's perspective, knowing your daughter's going off doing this in in very dangerous things, not with power she doesn't understand. I think there is a love there where he doesn't want her to be hurt, and that's, I'm trying to find anything to like have the guy be some kind of sympathetic.
Gives a shit about dogs, and they pay for them down at the lab. You need the money or not?
How dare you?
Not our fault there's too many.
Shit,
hurry. Keep your pants on.
What are they gonna do? Do you think they're just selling to people to experiment on dogs? Why? Don't hurt the dog. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, can you get a puppy?
What the hell?
It's a power pump, girl.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
She could turn the van into just air, right? And can't do much after that.
Imagine what I can do to those dumb masks.
Wait, oh, seeing faces. Oh, no, that's a bit worse. Oh, you turn it into metal. That's bad. I would have just gotten...
Now, you're gonna leave them squirming like turtles on their backs?
Yeah, please don't do that. I mean, just remove the mask. That would be good. So their identity's done.
Who are you?
Please undo the masks. I mean, they're bad people, but still.
I just want to talk about where you came from, where your powers came from.
There we go. That's a good end, yeah. And he's a nice guy. He wanted to protect her, and he did.
Adam and Betsy Wilkins are not your real parents.
What you gonna do with that?
I'm adopted?
Records would indicate no.
I was the assistant director of the Pentagon's Department of Superhuman Research.
Okay, research, and then you went into experimentation.
To protect you, you were one of my projects.
I don't like how they talk about it like that.
Limitless potential, but under the control of the U.S. military.
Of course, government bad guy, yep, tracks.
You could see molecules turn paper into stone, feel the chemical composition of the world in your bones.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's convincing.
But you can't change people or animals.
And you know that, why?
Why come find me now?
The military thinks you're dead.
And if she shows up with them, then it's like, oh, there she is. Cecil works with the government, right? So how does this end up? How can she stay out of it?
What noise?
You have to go. It's not safe.
Is she already been found? Noise, or is he just crazy? Yeah, I'm thinking, Cecil works with the government. Are they still out of... Drone, he heard that, wow. They found her, yeah.
Eve! Mom!
Ah.
Where were you?
I mean, I snuck out.
Coming clean?
done everything for you. Sent you to a special school. Looked the other way with these odd little habits.
That's not, no, bad.
Normal?
No, that's not what I said.
What were you going to say? Are you just as bad as the dad?
Love you, Samantha. I do. Wish you'd try harder sometime.
Okay, no. There's no sympathy for them at all. They just want to twist Eve into something she isn't. That is not a good thing.
But we lost contact after she flew away.
It's her.
Gotta be kidding, they found her that easily. Oh, wait, there's multiple tubes. They do not look good, and they're children. Fourth, this is awful.
Yes, I looked twice. He's not here.
Okay, still trying to find him. You want more info. I feel like she's basically just fed up with her home life, so she's trying to find this one connection to something else, an escape, something different. But I feel like if the government can't find him, I doubt you'll be able to. I mean, she'd so easily be spotted right now. She's just got powers. Like, laser beam, dude. Oh, so you really have no success throughout your entire life, right?
Soul patch, bro. Makes your face extra punchable.
And the full costume, yay!
The name's Kill Cannon. Not gets beat up by little girl.
Really, that's your name, Kill Cannon, kind of over the top. Excellent. Yeah, she's overpowered. She can deal with things so easily. Could she change his arm? I feel like she could. That's not biological. That's not people. This is her like first experience actually fighting, right? And that's indestructible. Great. She's doing very well. I feel like there's far more she could do. Like, oh no, she got hit. Gotta remember, she is just a regular person. So getting hit will do damage, unlike Invincible.
I literally was.
Ah, yay, there we go. Oh no, she didn't even mess with it. She just blocked it off. And now he's down, yeah. So could she not change the cannon?
Samantha.
Ah! Why? Why'd you gotta sneak up?
You can't use your powers, Samantha. You can't.
She's a teenage girl. There's gonna be no one that she listens to.
The cape is cute. The name is awesome.
Yeah. But this basically draws so much attention.
How do you know it's my birthday? My parents didn't even remember.
Oh, that's awful.
I don't think I got all the details. Trade you a burger for some answers.
Yes, talk normally, please.
Tell me about my parents. My real parents.
Who's the dad?
Who was my real dad?
I didn't know your father.
Okay, so he could still be out there somewhere.
Science partner or something?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Oh, wow.
Valued colleague. She volunteered her pregnancy for an experimental procedure.
You liar. You took advantage of someone in need.
We manipulated her amniotic fluid, induced controlled mutational change.
And that guy behind is the guy that's still working for the government?
She begged me to make sure you had a life.
Oh.
That was when I first realized you weren't just an experiment or a weapon.
Their mum changed him.
I made plans to get her out, help her run away, but...
Oh, it was too late.
A normal life. That's all she would have wanted for you.
Is that gonna make Eve maybe not use powers? That knowing that her birth mum wanted her to have a normal life and she's not exactly doing that?
I'm wearing a mask. I'm using a fake name. I'll be fine.
No. Okay, yeah, no, she's just not gonna listen. Yeah, she's asking for danger. So obviously this is gonna end up with her being more careful and stuff. We know how she's very competent in the future, but we just gotta see her go through, I guess, the rebellious stuff first. Oh, no, the kids. I just feel bad for them. They look grotesque, but they're children.
Back and, form a perimeter or something.
Why would they listen to you?
Get the hell out of here!
Now give them an example of why they should listen. I feel like it'd be easier just to turn that into air, though. Would that not be better? Because then you don't have a lot of rubble everywhere. Oh, they're so looking for you, aren't they? Yes, they're so looking for you. Ah!
Get off of me!
Oh! Did that... No, it's not dead. Okay. That's horrifying. The eye's falling out of the socket and... Wait, no. You're falling apart. You're dying.
What's happening?
Why? What? They all...
It's hard for us. We're not perfect. Like you.
Are they all gonna start dropping?
Speak for our siblings. They've never been out of their tanks long enough to learn to talk.
Oh.
Siblings?
You're phase 1, phase 2.
DNA.
Phase 4, phase 5.
Wait, so it's getting worse the longer it goes on?
Less successful than the last, but all one big happy family.
Oh. It doesn't sound happy.
Less good versions of me, and this should be easy.
We're not going to talk to your family? Okay. You're just saying the destruction they're causing. So, oh, nice footwork. Oh, with the... Ah! Wait, cut. The animation's going nuts. What is this? Tie? What is that? That's a tie? That's so cool and awesome. This is so cool. Where's this amount of, like, creativity normally? Ah! No. Oh, that's really cool. So he can kind of make weapons like her. Where's this normally? This is so cool. It feels like she's definitely master powers at this point, right? Ah, you can't mess with biological stuff. This is a good... And they're basically just biological. Okay. Wait, that's... What did you do? No, it wasn't biological, just fix the costume. Thought she healed herself then. No. Oh, another one died. Oh, you tried to save him. So what siblings? DNA. The mum's long dead. What did they do? Did they harvest her DNA? Or are they from the father?
I don't even want to do this.
Then die already!
Why die? What does that accomplish? It doesn't really fix you, does it? I love this. This is amazing. The fight scene, not like the scenario. The scenario is really sad. This is so... Why doesn't she do this normally? I feel like with this level of power, she could fight on... Maybe not fight Omni-Man, but she could put up a good fight, I think, for most people. And making a suit of armor, how she struggled against the, like, other dimension people. How? Where did this all go? Did she just become restrained over time? So now you're just happily killing. Don't stop. Ah, stop! Turn to air. Or just ramp. Nice. And they're not stopping, really?
What are you doing? We're going to die!
It'll be worth it to see the life drain from your perfect eye!
Ah! Yeah, this is how the doctors and everyone talks about her. They're just filled with hate. Oh, wait, that one's still alive. Not for long. He's dead. Vaporized. He's just turned to dust. Oh, wait, what? Damage. Oh, she's how many people are gonna die here? How can she solve this? Oh no! Bad! Save them, we're seeing all of their faces, please. Ooh, wow. Okay, so far this isn't really like Invincible. This is good. No one's dying in gruesome deaths. Apart from, I guess, the ones that are experiments. He's still alive. Is his, like, his success, is it that you can't be killed? No? Oh wait, no, they can't. Can they not be killed?
We could have been a family together. Wouldn't that have been nice?
Yes, it would have been. Why can't you still?
Brandyworth. He's not our family. We're the best they could make without him.
So they need him. So wait, could they make more with him?
All we hear is how perfect you are and how perfect we aren't.
I just feel bad for them. This whole situation is awful. What can she do? I mean, I don't think the government guy's gonna be happy if you kill her. Yeah, is he dead now? I feel like he would be dead now. This poor car. Who on earth were you? I feel like you're probably dead now.
Look who it is.
Brandyworth. No.
Actually like this monster?
Oh, and you're going to enjoy killing him. Ooh, okay. The scenario, it's sad, but it's very good for Eve. For just growth in general. Seeing this amount of trauma and just what's going on with her, you can see why she becomes such a good hero.
I implanted a subconscious block to prevent you from altering living...
So she could. A subconscious block. It's in her mind. So those guys can't mess with reality, but they can do the thing that she can't. I'm honestly glad that she can't do that, because just imagine what would... Oh no, is it your time? Bone!
Get up.
Yeah, no, you're flaking away.
Look at me!
This is heartbreaking. You can't even walk anymore. Government guy needs to die for this.
Help him!
I can't.
It's done in the womb. Yeah.
Goodbye, Eve.
Oh, wait. Oh.
I wish everything was different for us.
Oh. This is insane. Eve went through this much as a kid?
Samantha! We have to... Samantha!
Oh, yeah, she's not great. If you undid the subconscious block, would she be able to heal herself?
What a treat. Didn't think you'd crawl out from under your rock as well.
Oh, no. No, okay, this is the worst case scenario. If they get him, they can make more Atom Eves.
No, she's a weapon. My weapon.
No, she's not. She's a child.
I'll make you someone else.
Oh, you are back, Dr. Brandyworth. And you will make me more weapons. like her.
I don't like him at all.
Let him go, and I'll stay.
They cuffed her arms with weird things.
Do you want to save him? Adorable.
Do you just have no conscience or a semblance of understanding of what he did? He saved her life.
You could have me.
Ooh. Oh wait, no, is that not doing anything? It didn't do anything, yay! But she's still incredibly injured.
I told you those restraints were theoretical.
Okay, yeah, this guy's useless. Did he really?
Ah! She'll regret. His research partner isn't needed anymore.
Are you sure?
Do it!
What are you doing? What, research partner? No. Research partner. No! They didn't find the dad! No.
Where do you think all your brothers and sisters came from?
I was hoping you found the dad.
Oh, that's...
She's alive.
She's alive.
We didn't get her back up and running in time to save her from massive brain damage.
This guy needs to die.
Well, we both know she only had one use anyway.
He needs to die, slowly and painfully.
You monster!
Get the gun away, get the gun away. Ah! Oh, woo, what the... Oh, you've got to be kidding me! No, wait, I mean, she's all kind of, I guess, would you say she's... Is she gonna die again? Now would be a really good time to undo the subconscious block. She can't even, she's gone.
Damn it! That was an accident.
Oh, yeah, no, everything else you did wasn't an accident.
Eve, calm down.
Subconscious block, maybe, gone.
You murdered my whole family!
Oh, yeah, this is giving me so much Gwen Tennyson vibes, you know, when she turns into, like, her alien form. But this is honestly kind of cooler. Just turn into a living atom.
I could rearrange your cells to make you whole new people.
Can you heal the people that are currently dying?
You ruined my life. Took everything from me.
Turn them into a fog.
People I didn't even know I loved.
Oh!
I'm Samantha Eve Wilkins, and I defy you to even remember who I am.
Oh! Did you, wait, erase their memories? Don't tell me that's all she got to do with that power. Please. She could do so much. She could save Doctor. She could even, I guess, save her mum, fix the damage that's been done there. She's not... Oh. She can't reverse the dead, can she? Even if she fixed the entire body, he's still gone. Could she? You have a demon, so I'm guessing souls exist and his soul would be gone. What about you?
Where am I?
You remembered how to talk, that's something. Oh, now you've got to go back to your awful family. Oh, why? This is nothing but sadness. And of course she gets cheated on by Rex later on.
Was this always...
You can't even go in. Does it make her value the... No, because again, she leaves. There's nothing good... What are the good parts of her life? What does she have? What does she have to love and cherish?
Oh, God.
And where have you been?
Adam, wait.
Don't stick up for her.
They remembered.
You eat my cake?
How dare you?
I think that's the thing to focus on. A lot of bad things have all just happened, and
I need to go.
Go? Go where?
I do appreciate how complex this situation is.
Like it or not, we're the only family you've got.
Oh, you don't know how true that is. The dad keeps putting his foot in his mouth, but I can kind of understand his side on that. He pretended to forget to throw her a surprise party and be nice and sweet. That was nice. But then she went and did her own thing. But again, that's his own fault because he doesn't try that much and he doesn't. But from his track record, you would assume that he would have just forgotten. He wouldn't think, oh, he's just pretending. Oh, that's beautiful.
Samantha, please come out.
Can you actually... The mum is conflicting to me. That's really sweet. But does that mean she just does not care about this family now? Her life is just heartbreaking.
Sam. Oh, it's all going to be okay.
I wish this family was better for her. The mum has like tiny... ending on that. The mum has like tiny little slivers of beautiful little moments where she actually does care. Where was Mark Grayson? Well, I really wasn't that bothered about Mark Grayson during all of this. He was a regular kid, right? Wait, we're seeing things.
You're home early.
And it's all through the lie. All of this was the lie.
Duct tape, man. Like, even if I don't get powers, I could just tie people up with duct tape.
When you had the really good childhood, which was all a lie, so while Eve was going through all of that, you were just messing around with duct tape.
And you might rethink that as we peel all this off.
Yeah, you put it on your hair.
That boy is never getting his powers, is he?
Don't ask me. You're the superhero space alien.
That's all you think about.
Doesn't. We'll love him just as much.
No, he wouldn't. As the facade drops. Yep. Oh, wait, so, oh dear, you were just angry this entire time. That was not a good maybe? Oh, the amount of emotion this guy displays. So he was conflicted, he did love, what did you do? Do I feel bad for him? he clearly does love his family, but he's so conflicted with everything going on in his life. Is his sense of duty to his people. I'm thinking too. One scene with him, and this is Atom Eve Special. Wow. My goodness, this was insane. The animation was just beautiful. The fight scene especially, that was amazing to see. With Mark, his fight scenes, they're basically him getting pummeled half the time, but also there's not a lot sort of things he can do with his powers. It's him either taking punches or doing them, because that's what his abilities are. I love how creative these were with her abilities. Her being able to change and rearrange matter is such an interesting power and concept. It's just nice to see it used to this degree. Like, as you can probably see behind me, I'm a very big Scarlet Witch fan. And with her powers, it's always just been the red, misty, glowy stuff. In the comics, I know they do a lot more, but in the MCU, they barely even scratched the surface of it, and then they killed it off in Doctor Strange. And even in that one, the powers were, she had the one thing with the Illuminati, that was basically it. This has probably got to be the best example of reality manipulation abilities. Maybe Eternals, wow, could be something, I don't really know. But this was just awesome. It basically just makes the entire battlefield and the entire fight scene completely under someone else's control. And it allows for so much creativity, while also they're able to do a really good way to balance it out. Because if you have someone with reality warping abilities, they basically become a god. How do you keep that interesting when someone can just do literally anything? Here, they've added limitations. She can't mess with biological living things. So I think that's the, yeah, she can mess with biological things, but not living things. So if she came across a dead body, she might be able to like disintegrate it or something like that. If it's living, she cannot do anything. So I think that's the distinction with the trees that she messed with in Invincible, where maybe the idea of living is that they don't have a soul. You can't, maybe a tree doesn't, because that, you have Damien Darkblood, a demon. I would think it's fair to say that souls exist in this world. And a tree would not have a soul, so she could manipulate trees and stuff like that and plants. But she couldn't manipulate something that has a soul residing in it. I'm going with that as the rule there. But my word, her history is just insane. The depth this gives her character and just... I'm hoping that this basically has a lot of presence to her story going forward. I want to see her get happiness now. No, seeing this and just knowing what she went through in Invincible, it doesn't feel like she's found happiness yet to sort of shake off all of this, or to at least balance it out in some way. In Invincible, we basically only scratched the surface with her parents, as I'm now realizing. Then she got cheated on by Rex, and it was like, okay, you can understand that could be a typical thing a regular person experiences. Bad home life, or also getting cheated on. Fairly sort of normal-ish, and that's something that people can deal with. This is so much worse, and I don't know, I want her to be happy. I want her to find some kind of goodness that she can sort of undo all of what we've just seen by. I mean, it's going to be part of her for life. I want there to be something that offsets it. I want her to actually find happiness. Like, her story now feels like she needs to find family that's actually good to her. It's almost like she needs to I don't even know. This story is just brilliant. I'm trying to figure out what it could set up for her story in the long run. She was someone's creation, and now she has the power of creation herself. And family is the big thing for her. She's never known what true family is, or what it could have been. She didn't even get to mourn her mum, and like, just that is just horrifying. But again, also the limitations of her like true power, where she does become a full-on god. That was, I like how they did that. It's very limited, and it takes a tremendous amount of stress to actually activate. And with her powers as they are, it would take you. It almost, I guess, you could see that never happening because she's already so competent. Like, you can imagine adult Eve would never sort of, a gun wouldn't be the least of her concerns. A snap of her finger, a wince of her eye could change it into sand, and then everyone there would be defenseless, and she wouldn't have to go crazy there. So it feels like the kind of ability that you just might never see again because of how competent her regular abilities are. But it's just cool to see in general, and that is when she could alter biological stuff. She erased their memories, so that means that the project is going to be completely shut down. But then did she erase all the like data that would have been on computers and stuff? What could people find out from that? Then again, the guy that did it is gone, and the other guy that did it has no memory of it, so there's probably no chance of it ever coming back again. And the woman that they're experimenting on is also dead too. But then again, she was dead before, and they managed to find a way to bring her back, so that's not great. But this episode just makes me feel so sad for her, even at the end. Alright, so to the parents, I'm trying to understand their side of this. You can understand it. I think it's fair to say you can understand it. When they were having a kid, they obviously died in labour. They were heartbroken, but then by some miracle, the kid came back to them. Of course, it wasn't theirs, but they basically experienced the loss of a child in that moment. Then, Eve becomes weird, and they're seeing what they deem weird, and they see these things where they don't want to see their child hurt. The first instance where she's basically looking at the floor while other kids are like staring at her, and the parents are even staring at her, that hurts the mum. She doesn't want the kid to feel different. She doesn't want the kid to feel pain or like loneliness. So she just takes her away from that stuff, which is the bad move. She doesn't try to understand Eve. She's trying to protect her in the wrong ways. So the the intention is good, but the methods are all wrong. The dad, on the other hand, he's just a piece of work. That one moment at the very beginning where he realizes his daughter is alive is something beautiful, but then it all just falls apart. He calls her weird and a freak, and it's just not good. And the thing is like, it's a type of person. It's the type of person he is. It's not something sort of changeable. It's who this guy is. Repressed, doesn't seem super emotional. He wants to protect his child, but does it in his own worldview, in his own way. He refused to think that she was special or gifted, just a freak, because that makes it easier for him. He doesn't have to comprehend that she might be special. If she's just a regular normal kid, it's easy. And that means she doesn't need special treatment. He already saw that she was special because she came back after she had supposedly died. He doesn't want more of that pain to go through. So it's just, she's normal, that's it. She can't be anything else. But the final scene of just the surprise birthday is really, that really hurts. That, because it's so annoying as well. Eve believes that they forgot. And because of their track record, that's understandable. You can immediately say they forgot, it's a bad thing. We saw them on Christmas where the dad did not seem that entertained by it. He didn't even have a line there, it was just the mum. He did not seem entertained by it at all. But then for the birthday, they actually tried, and they were going to do a surprise party. I'm never a big fan of surprise parties. Why pretend to forget? Why hurt someone to make a surprise? I don't like that idea. Just celebrate, just be happy. Because especially in this type of family, if the person who's going to be surprised can think, okay, they're just lying, that's a better scenario. If the person actually believes that you have forgotten, that's a really bad thing. And that's what happened here. But they actually tried, and it just hurts to think about. Because could that have changed things? If she went back home, saw that, would she have a better relationship with them? Or is this like a breaking point for the family? I feel like it is. Everything else we see from here just gets worse and worse. We don't actually see her telling her family that she has powers. That's something I'm glad we kind of don't see that, because we can pretty much put it together how that would have gone. But it just hurts. The mum, you can see she's trying to understand. The mum has genuine love for her child. I think they both have genuine love. The dad is just, his own worldview almost contradicts that love. It's like he can't love someone that's not normal. He tries, but it's difficult for him, and he's not trying hard enough. The mum is actually trying, and she's actually trying to put the work in, but also she's enabling the dad, which also contradicts her. It's just an awful situation to be in, and it just makes me feel so bad for Eve's life and her family, and just like her story going forward. We know that she's left her parents and she's found some form of happiness on her own. Yay, amazing. But as a human, is being alone the best thing? Is there going to be a point where she needs to find family and friends and that sort of thing and make connections with people? In which case that means she has to leave the sort of place. I don't think reconciliation with her parents is the best idea. Maybe the mum, but it seems like the dad only brings her grief. Like, there's not even anything that can... Right, he's been met with absolute sound logic and nothing's proven him wrong, and he hasn't changed since. Rex cheating on her. He was like, forgive him. That's insane. So even if Eve shows that she's completely capable and she's incredibly powerful on her own and doesn't need protection, it will be a paradox to him. He can't allow himself to accept that. It makes for an interesting dynamic, but ultimately what it does for Eve is just so heartbreaking and makes me want her to have some kind of happy ending, but I can't figure out what that would be. I guess it's just someone that can love her unconditionally. Someone that loves her for who she is. That's all she needs. She just needs someone to have affection towards her, maybe at the very least, that appreciates who she is and can have that family. Because of course friends, she has friends. That was done ages ago. Mark is a friend. Maybe Will and Amber, that group could be friends and just understand who she is. Guardians of the Globe, maybe, I doubt Duplicate and Rex because of course what they were. Robot, Rudy, that guy, he seems like a good friend to her. But of course he was a robot and I don't think she really caught up with the fact that he became human. So that's something to deal with. She needs someone that can love her unconditionally for who she is without talking about it as an experiment, someone who's conscious, and someone that just doesn't see her as a weirdo, or maybe someone that does see her as a weirdo but loves her because of it. That would be beautiful. Now it's not just because saying her character needs someone else to complete her story, it's because what has been set up. Her whole past has been defined by how people view her and how people view her wrong, basically. How she's incredibly competent, but because of that competency, but people around her basically refuse to see that competency, and the people that do, die. You need someone that's alive and present that can view her competency to love her. That's all she needs. Other than that, her story is basically incredible and done. Her development is sound. She actually needs someone external to come into her life to love her unconditionally for who she is. That is how I feel her story seems like it's going with this setup, because every other person in her life just seems to be the worst. or every person close to her seems to be the worst. I already loved Eve's character, and this managed to take that love to a whole nother level. Knowing she has this much trauma in her past and just getting a better understanding of her powers makes her so insane. Like, she no longer feels like a super god level character, but far more balanced, and it feels like she could become a god level character, but almost chooses not to, or has that block in her mind that keeps her from it, and it would take a great deal to actually activate that. So yeah, her powers and how they're defined, we know that she can rewrite reality, but she can't mess with anything alive, anything with a soul. That's the definition I'm going with. We know demons exist in this world, so I'm assuming souls do as well. So I think the best example I can come up with is if she comes across a dead body, she could turn it to dust, but if she was trying to do that with someone alive, she couldn't. That's why she was able to mess with trees and plants and have them grow in Invincible, because they simply don't have a soul. It's biological, yes, but it doesn't have a soul connected to it. It wouldn't be deemed alive according to her powers. But I love the detail they go into it, where she can see molecules and she understands it. It's not like she's waving her hand, just willing it to happen. That's part of it, but she actually understands what she's doing. She took a book, which has a bunch of different materials in it. Paper, glue, I'm guessing that most of that's carbon anyway, isn't it? Ink, whatever the case. She was able to look into all of that, turn it all to glass, and turn it back again. And it's because she can see it and understand it in all of its capacity. As a child, she was able to see atoms, and that's how she actually views the world. It's really insane. And just getting to see her past, and I guess the origin of her abilities, was just very good as well. It's heartbreaking knowing the circumstances of her life and what she had to go through here, but it makes her like a very well-built character now, because of course, I think before she was already very good. She's like a regular teenager or a young adult, had very awesome powers, and got cheated on. That was her main thing, and then she left her parents to find some purpose. Great. This shows where the powers come from, the price of those powers, and how people killed people that she didn't even know she loved. I love that line so much, and it adds so much pain to her, knowing that she carries the memory of them around, and actually views them as better. She doesn't see the people that attacked her as villains, she sees them as people that are suffering, but are also her family. Now this just really rounds out her character so well, because already she felt like a main character in Invincible. She was very prominent, she was on her own and wasn't aligned with as a big group. And now we get so much history and past and just information on her. This feels so good, and I can't wait to see what she's going to do going forward. And I'm hoping that this will have a lot of input on her story and just make her feel up there with sort of Invincible. And now looking at the family stuff. So it's clear that Eve's story is defined by family and just all of its aspects, mainly the negatives of it. Her family was taken from her when she was basically a baby. Then she was adopted into a new one. No one knows that she was adopted, but she's there. And essentially she had to grow up in a family that called her weird and just a freak. It's not great. It was always a toxic environment, but it shows an incredible strength of will and character that she didn't collapse in on herself, and she was still able to like and appreciate her powers, even though the world hated it for it. Even though the world saw her differently because of it. Even when showing her friend, which was an awesome scene, the look of fear on her face could easily deter anyone from doing that again, but Eve kept going after it. It was part of her. She didn't let peer pressure get to her and just close it off. She kept going with it. It's what allows her to become so adept at it and just to use it well. Then the family that she currently has, I think, what this does is shows that there isn't a great deal of sympathy for them. That it doesn't want you to feel sympathetic for them. There's a few scenes where you can almost get a little bit of tug on your heartstrings, but after that, that's ultimately for what it does for Eve. You want her to have this connection and love for her family, but it's simply not there. They don't understand each other. They're different people, and it just clashes. The dad is like the biggest issue there is, and what you understand about him is he is a very specific type of individual. He's not someone that can change that much, and he is just grounded in what he believes and what he does, and that contradicts who Eve is. So they're just a clashing force that will not sort of alter. Like, there are a few scenes that show that he is kind of trying or feels bad about what he's doing, but again, his actions tell us otherwise. He calls her a freak out of rage or whatever, and he basically goes, "She knows I didn't mean that." No, she doesn't. So there's part of him that does want to be good and maybe better. It's clear that he does love her. There is some love there. He just is awful at maybe showing it, or just his actions. I'm not trying to defend him. I'm not. He is the worst person imaginable, but I'm just trying to understand him. And it's very difficult. All of his actions are bad. That leads us to actually believe that he forgot about Eve's birthday. But then again, he didn't. So there is some love there. He's just awful at actually displaying it. And Eve is someone that does need it displayed. This just creates that conflict between them, where maybe there could have been a good family here. They could have had a good bond. We saw as kids, before Eve sort of started using her powers more, that they had sort of a good childhood there. They had a good relationship. But then as she started becoming more of his definition of weird, they grew apart. She was no longer the normal kid that he wanted her to be, and that's what sort of stopped his love from being properly expressed. and that makes it his issue. He actually finds it difficult to love someone who he deems weird. It makes him a very bad person, but also you can see the conflict within him as the love is still there. It's just he can't express it because of how he views Eve. It's really messed up. The mum, on the other hand, I feel like there's more of an argument to maybe see her as more sympathetic. But again, she enables the dad. She doesn't stand up to him for Eve, but she does try and comfort her. There's again moments where we see that she is sort of like the dad when Eve comes home late, but again, you can also put that down to just regular parental worry. But she definitely has far more love for Eve and has an easier time expressing it than the dad does, but the mum is sort of caught between the dad and Eve, so it's a very tricky and complex situation. But still, there's a lot more that could be done by both parents to make this a better situation, but they don't do it. So they are both in the wrong. They refuse to try and understand Eve and are stuck in the dad's mindset of things. The mum may see things differently, but she doesn't act on it. She just enables the dad in his mindset. It really shows that Eve's decision to leave this place was the best thing she could have ever done, and it really backs up why she's so happy now, just being alone. Now just a closer look at her origin and her true family, I guess, or her origin. Would you even class any of this as being her true family? I feel like she's yet to find her true family. That's what I'm getting from this. There's a family that she never even knew that she loved, and the one that she's almost stuck with, that it was difficult and bad, but it feels like she's waiting to find her true family because of this stuff. But what we get to see is that she did have people that did love her unconditionally. So the full story is that the mum was someone in need, seems like a homeless person. A doctor or scientist took advantage of that and experimented on her. They never knew the dad, so that means the dad could be out there somewhere, but probably not that important. The mum clearly was the most important part of this whole experiment. But during the course of the pregnancy, the mum was able to change the doctor's heart and make him see Eve as not just an experiment, but actually as a person and someone worthy to protect. He dies for her in the end, trying to protect her from the evil guy, the evil government guy, but also in the process it gets her birth mother killed, which is just sad. We know that she is brain dead at that point, which it doesn't really make it better, but it makes it different because there's not like, I don't know how to describe it. It's still just awful. It just adds more layers of sadness to this story for her and for Eve. The mum was kept alive all this time just to be used as basically a birthing chamber with no will of her own, and it's just awful. And then she dies like this, and it's just, she never even got to a relationship with Eve. All these things, the other family, the 4 kids that were just the other experiments. The line is brilliant. They're a family that Eve didn't even know that she loved, and they were still taken from her. It's so beautiful and so sad, but now it just points to Eve wanting to find a family that she knows that she loves, because she doesn't have that yet. Maybe she loves her other parents almost like out of obligation because they raised her, but the relationship is iffy. But she wants to find people that she knows that she loves. She wants that. She's been deprived of it for so long, and it feels like her story is meant to go in that direction. She wants to find anyone that she can love like how she's meant to, and that can love her like they're meant to. The animation was just awesome. I absolutely loved it. The scene of her fighting her siblings was amazing, and I love the creativity in it. That's got to be the best part. And I don't know if that might be my favorite fight scene we've seen out of this show. For Mark's fight scenes, it's mainly him either being pummeled or like him doing the pummeling. This, it's creative because they can be, because their powers are creative and weird. I hope Mark can get something as creative as this, because again, he was still a hero in training in Invincible Season 1. So hopefully Season 2, he's a bit more competent and he can get more fight scenes like this. But this was just so fun to watch as she sort of warped reality to this degree and so freely and just quickly. Removing the ground, taking away weapons from people, also doing the collateral damage type thing, as in like saving cars and stuff. All of that was amazing. So much was happening and it was just so fast and just awesome. And you gotta remember, Eve was still a kid at that point and she was still doing all of it. And it does feel like there's so many little details in there where, of course, when it's starting up, she's hopping on her feet, just getting ready and amped up. That was so fun to see. I just love the movement of it. I'm guessing this one feels more animated because it's its own separate thing, and I guess more time and effort could be put into this rather than like spacing out 8 episodes. So that's probably why it feels quite different to like a season of Invincible. But I'm kind of hoping that Season 2 follows this sort of style. Maybe they can give it this much more movement and life and just energy. Then of course we get the last scene with Omni-Man, who I do think deserves his own little bit to talk about. Did not expect Mark to show up in this. I wasn't thinking of him at all. But here we are. We get to see him with family life, and the expressions on his dad's face is just, it's kind of terrifying. He is so conflicted internally, and now we get to see what was actually happening during these 18, 16 years, however old Mark is. So I think it's safe to say that during this entire time he was on Earth, he was going through that 24/7. the anger of Mark not being Viltrumite enough, not having powers yet, then just the realization of, I shouldn't be thinking this. I do love these people. What am I doing? Back to duty to the Viltrum, back duty to the home world. Got to expand the empire, got to fulfill my mission. Why isn't Mark advancing fast enough? No, I shouldn't be thinking this, he's still my son. And just to think that that's probably happening in Omni-Mind's head 24/7, and basically he was just in a constant state of battling himself. This honestly gives me answers to Season 1's final. The reason he didn't do anything till Mark got powers was because he was on standby. Even if he didn't get powers, I feel like he would have still just been sort of idling along, maybe until Mark died or something, and just kept coasting, battling in his own brain, thinking, I shouldn't be thinking these things, I've got to complete my mission, I shouldn't be doing that, I shouldn't be hating my children. Just spiraling constantly, like we saw here, going through different states of emotions of not knowing what to do, so he just coasts and just stays on Earth and does the lie, because it's comfortable, and it allows him to coast. When Mark got powers, that changed it. That meant it was like, I can't wait, oh no, I've waited, it's happened, he's got powers, I can now start doing things. I can start the plan. It can go forward now. He doesn't have to think badly about his Mark because he doesn't have to kill him. He has powers. Everything will be fine now. And that's what set him off. Mark getting powers allowed this because it broke him out of his coasting state. That's what this scene shows. And it's insane how much it shows. It's such a small scene. It's just showing expressions in a time where Mark was young, and it does so much. There's also a great look at the contrast between childhoods for Invincible and Eve, showing that Mark had a very good childhood, which was all a lie, but Eve had a very bad childhood, but that was real. That was reality for her. So, yay. It's just all sadness. As for what's next, we'll be heading into Season 2 of Invincible. I'm hoping that Eve becomes more of a main character now. She was already pretty much a main character in Season 1, but after this and how much attention she got, I hope that she's up there with just Invincible. Of course, it's his show, but I almost want them to be a duo in a way. I know we have Invincible, so I don't think relationship-wise, I just think as friends, because we know Mark is with Amber still, so I don't think it'll be anything relationship-wise. I just want them as friends, because Eve's story is clearly very strong and very good, and I just want to see her character progress, and I want to see it done well now. I want her to be happy. I want her to get the attention she deserves. As for like the rest of, I guess, this universe stuff, this doesn't really tell us a lot, because of course it's a prequel in this in the past. Maybe we can kind of gather some information from Omni-Man, because of course he left after he nearly killed his son. So maybe he's gone back into that mindset of not knowing what to do, duty versus what he just did to his kid. But maybe I'm also thinking that if he does return, or if Viltrumites start showing up, Eve can have a more prominent place here. We now know the extent of her powers and what she is able to do, and maybe at some point down the line she will be able to alter biological people so more freely so that she can actually defend the world. Because I feel like that, if she could turn into this glowing atom thing against Viltrumites, it would be over. She could literally destroy the entire Viltrum Empire by herself. It would be easy. It would be done. The story would be over. But she would be a very good... But then again, is that not just turning her into a weapon? And I think that's what you don't want to happen. Her story is defined by family and love, and going against the idea of her being a weapon, which is what she was created for. If her whole thing is just become Earth's weapon against Viltrum, that would kind of undermine that. So maybe she does need to not come so centered because of her abilities. I don't think that's the point of this. I think I do want her to start using her powers more to help out, because I think she is very powerful in general, and she's sort of needed to take on Viltrum. But that should not be her only thing. She definitely needs to sort of find the family that she wants. Overall, this special was just amazing and so deserved for Eve. It was so cool to see the extent of her past and trauma. It adds so much more to her character other than just being the young adult who has a bad home life and was cheated on by Rex. It adds so much more, and it's just beautiful to watch. Favorite line, I'm going to say it again. You killed people, I can't remember exactly, but it's the line, you killed people I didn't even know I loved. That was beautiful. And this just feels like it did so much. We get Eve's powers defined and I guess just shown foreshadowing maybe of where they could go in the end. And also they even managed to do stuff with Omni-Man, which is pretty impressive. I really can't think of a bad thing that this one did. The pacing was amazing. The animation was awesome. They actually sort of went into a deep dive with her parents and just trying to understand. Understanding does not mean you sympathize or defend them, but I think they did a good job at just showing us an understanding point of view for them. We can understand them does not mean we agree with what they are doing. We can understand that basically the dad wanted a normal child, and anything outside of that definition he struggles to love, and the mum just goes along with what the dad does. She's passive and just she enables him to do what he does. So we can understand why they are the way that they are, because of course they thought they lost Eve as a child, but then she came back to him. Of course, not actually their child, But then if you say that, you kind of break them, and that's not a good thing either. But it shows how complex the whole situation is. It creates such depth into this family dynamic. We can understand all sides, but also we can make firm conclusions about what is right and wrong in this situation. And that we can see wholeheartedly that it's a good thing that Eve left. I mean, we could see that before, but this just reaffirms it for us. But yeah, this makes me so excited for the future of her character, because this was all past stuff. I can't wait to just see her again in season 2, now knowing what we know now, and I can't wait to see where her story goes. I want her to be happy. I want her to find people that will love her for who she is. It just feels incredible, and I can't wait to just see her powers again, knowing now what the extent of them actually are. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments, and with that, I will see you in the next one for season 2, episode 1. See ya!